hello, and welcome back, or welcome to, if you are new here, to my ASMR channel. Now, today's video, I thought since we were in the month of October, of course, spooky season, that I would list some of my top 4 favorite Halloween movies. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I was making this list, because of course I have it right here, it was fairly hard to choose what I was going to write down and also how much I was going to write down, because I definitely do have I have more than 4 favorites, of course. I think we all do. So I could definitely, maybe before this month is over, do a part 2 at some point. Let me know if you guys would maybe like to hear some more, because I do have some more Halloween content planned in my head. Excuse me. I also might do a bonus favorite, so might be 5 I'm gonna list. We'll see. So anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Definitely hit that thumbs up button if you do. Smash that subscribe button. And then in the comments, let me know what your top favorite Halloween movies are. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this, of course. So, one of the first ones I wrote down, now there is a little bit of I guess we can kind of say a little story time to this. So, A Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, I used to be really addicted to this movie. Like, I used to have the Funko Pops. I used to have, I think, just a regular Jack, him as the Pumpkin King, and Sally. Now, I'm certain I probably have those somewhere in this house. I just don't know exactly where. Let's see, I used to have posters from the movie on my walls. It was kind of a whole thing, It was pretty much, if I saw something Nightmare Before Christmas related, I'd be like, I think I need this. Now, did I really? Well, technically no. But, I think we all know how it is, We like a certain movie or show or whatever it might be, and you see something either like on Amazon or in the store, again, wherever you might be, related to, again, whatever it is that you love, and you're probably, you might sit there and think, I think I need this. And then next thing, before you know it, your cart is like filled with stuff you probably technically didn't need. I think we've all been there. Trust me, I am sure. So, yeah, now I'm not as addicted to the movie as I once was, but I still really do love the movie. It's a childhood favorite, of course. It probably always will be. But yeah, I definitely, obviously, had to add it to the list. So number 2, this one was a definite must add to the list movie, of course. Add to the list of movies, rather. Hocus Pocus. Now, I still have the recording on our DVR of the second one that I still really need to watch. Hopefully by the time I upload this, I don't know when that will be, I will have watched it by now. from Nightmare Before Christmas. It's probably from that movie as well. You know, I mean, I try to watch it like every year. You know, like with pretty much all of these movies. You know, this time of year, like I said, I try to get in some Halloween movies. Because, I mean, I do have some that I still need to watch. Or, you know, I'll still definitely kind of kick back, relax with an old favorite. It's kind of like pretty much the same way around Christmas, you know. Right, so at number 3, It. Now this one also comes with a little bit of a story time, but I am including the original, of course, the OG, as well as the newer. Now, you know, it's kind of funny with someone like me who's not really into horror movies like that, but I still will watch certain ones. Does that make sense to anyone? Maybe. But, so, here comes the story time. Now, I don't remember exactly how old I was, but I do know, I believe it was when we were still in our first house when we moved here to Louisville. But I remember watching the movie for the first time, and I believe that night going to bed, I had a nightmare. Now, the house that we first moved into when we moved here, like when you walked in the front door, there was like a, I don't know what to call it, like I'm almost thinking like an indoor patio sunroom. Does that sound right to anyone? But, you know, me and my sister would go in there and, you know, like play cards or something like that, you know, or just sit on our couch and do whatever, you know, because we had a couch in there. So, in the dream, now, again, I was young. There are definitely times when I will think back, you know, to that dream, and I'm like, why did I do that? You know? So, in the dream, I was in there, in that little sunroom, little indoor patio thing. It's funny how I just don't know what to call it. But, I was sitting on that couch with my legs up, trying to hide because he was outside our door. Again, you know, like I said, sometimes I will think back to maybe around that time or something, and I'll think to myself, you know, I don't know why I did that. You know, you know I was kind of young, you know, and, you know, I mean, half of my dreams don't make sense, period, if we're being honest, you know, but that's one of them that I'll probably always think back and be like, wow, you know, I could have played that a little different maybe, you know, even though I have no control over them. But it's also funny because I am perfectly fine with the movies now. Alright, so number 4, again, this was definitely another one that I had to add. The Addams Family. Now, and this just the first one. You know, I mean, the other, what was it? 2, I think that they had. I think they did 3, if I'm not mistaken. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. In my head, I'm thinking they did 3. But just think, nothing will ever compare to the original. I mean, I didn't mind those, but again, I don't know. Like I said, nothing will definitely beat the original. Obviously, 9 times out of 10, they might not, but, still, like I said, I mean, I like them. I'm just not as obsessed, or I don't, how do I literally want to put this? I didn't kind of enjoy them as much as I did the first one. It's just, I mean, it is what it is, I guess, Alright, so let's see, let's add a bonus. Number 5, because I did write one down in case I did want to do it. So we'll go ahead and do this. So, going back to Tim Burton movies, The Corpse Bride. Now, again, that is another one that I love. I am a big Johnny Depp fan. I love Helena. Yeah. I literally, it's just amazes me how I just sit there and think, like, am I pronouncing her name right? And I'm pretty sure I am. But, yeah, I mean, I literally don't even know what else I wanted to say other than, like I said, I love that movie. It's definitely another one that if again, I literally love how I lose my train of thought sometimes in these videos. If I'm searching through Netflix, because there will be times where in the search I'll put in Tim Burton and just to see what movies of his are on there. If that one is one of them, I will watch. I mean, I do have the DVD, but but yeah, so there's my top 5 really favorite Halloween movies. Do you guys love all of these too? What would you add to this? Let me know down in the comments. But yeah, so again, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, definitely hit that thumbs up button if you did. Bell icon, subscribe button. Again, I think you guys know it by now. But, I don't think we have to say it, but all of the social media links to follow me everywhere else will be linked down below as always. And of course, until next time, stay safe out there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.